our journey, our journey, our journey. Welcome to our journey. My name is Cammy, and my name is Ashley. We wanna say welcome to our show. She be my mommy, and she be my baby. Rapping that royalty, mommy, daughter gang, that's for sure. We talking hair, waist, skin care, girl talk, oh yeah. Giving you advice and more, fixing crowns and breaking grounds. Just stick around, wanna show you just how we do. Come join us on this journey.
Welcome to our journey.
Hey guys, I'm Ashley.
I'm Cammy.
I'm Mommy.
I'm Daughter.
And welcome to our journey. We are going to kick today's show off first by saying, do you like our shirts? Flawed but worthy. If you like our shirts, please visit us2 merch. That's USTOO.MERCH. That's on Instagram, or you can go to their website, which is the same, us2merch.etsy.com. Let me tell you. Yes, support them, please, and thank you. We're so excited. The shirts came on time because let me tell you, we
had an eventful week.
And I wanted to do this on insecurities, but I want it to be the Cammy edition because Cameron's outlook on how she has overcome her insecurities is something worth sharing. And so I was like, you know what? I'm learning from her. Why not share her story with everyone? So with that being said, I'm not going to really be doing much talking. I'm going to put my inspiration from one of my favorite, I think she's an inspirational speaker, and she's also a life coach named Jenny Thomas. And I'm going to vibe like her. I'm just going to ask some questions and see how we, went through the insecurities and ended up where we are today. So with that being said, Cammy's 15 now, and I know from the time I gave birth to this young woman, little girl, she was phenomenal, very confident off the bat. Like, from the time she started walking and talking, it was just like she walked to the beat of her own drum. I don't know why that froze, but we're gonna keep it rocking.
It did.
But just walked to the beat of her own drum, very outgoing, outspoken. I remember I have pictures that will probably drop in here when she was 3.
Oh.
Yes, we will.
Oh.
My baby was so cute, so beautiful. Of her modeling, and she could talk very well. And I didn't see it coming. I just remember it happening, and that I noticed that she was fighting with insecurity. So with that being said, when did you transition, or when did you start having issues with insecurity? Do you remember when?
It was like 4th grade.
Okay. Take me back to 4th grade.
Okay, so 4th grade, it was a lot of stuff that happened. Like, I had issues with this one girl, and then I also noticed like there was a lot of people who had boyfriends. And
in the 4th grade.
And, yeah.
All y'all need whooping. Did you have a boyfriend in 4th grade?
No.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And so I was like, why don't I have a boyfriend? Like, am I not? Well, because
your mama crazy.
That too, but like, am I not pretty enough? Oh, there were bees fighting outside. Okay, so I was like, am I not pretty enough? And then I liked this one boy. He was in like 5th grade. And back then in elementary school, it was like high school, so like I kind of felt like a little, it was just, okay. So then he didn't like me back, and I was like, oh my gosh, am I not pretty enough? And I just started letting everything get to my head.
So your happened from you worrying about how everybody else judged you.
Yep.
Why didn't it matter to you because I know we were always and continue to, but I know that's been a running thing of every single day giving positive affirmations, telling you how beautiful you are.
I thought back then, well, I understand it now,
Mm-hmm.
but back then I was like, you're my mommy, you're supposed to tell me I'm pretty.
Okay.
And we're supposed to have those talks, like it's mandatory mommy, like it's in the mommy book, you know?
Okay.
So like I didn't really think of it like, oh, well, I must be pretty because I had you telling me. I thought of it as, that's my mom, she has no choice.
But if the world is not seeing you in that light,
then it didn't matter. That's how I thought about it. Now,
so our you are pretty in your heart. That only took you so far.
yeah, now it really registers. I feel like because I matured, but
you lost it.
yeah, I lost it.
Okay, so 4th grade, you was having issues. It started with having problems. That was more of like a bullying too situation.
Yeah.
And then did it ever occur to you why they were targeting you though?
I don't know, but like they will always say things like about my eyes. Like if you ever notice, my eyes are kind of
Slanted.
Yeah, they're slanted. And then I have a small nose. What was the other thing they used to make fun of?
Girl, do you see
Oh.
this? Give me
height,
yours.
My height, I've always been tall. So like when I was tall, they'd be like, "Oh, you flunked." I'd be like, "No, I really didn't." Like,
Right.
I did.
So yeah, because you were always very tall in school. So okay, that was 4th grade. Now that was when we lived in Florida at the time. So here, by 5th grade, what?
Nothing. I felt back at home. So like the insecurities, they were there, but they went to the back of my head basically.
Right, because 5th grade, it was like I thought it was just the environment. So then I was
Yeah.
like, okay, bam, she's back in her comfort zone. Then 6th grade happened.
Oh, 6th grade happened. Issues started again with a different girl. But so those issues started again, and then I started seeing other girls, and I'd be like, oh, she's pretty. I don't look like her. Or like people who other people quote unquote idolize. I mean, I don't know if that's a good word.
No, that's a
Okay,
perfect word.
idolize. I would be like, oh, I don't look like them. Like,
So let me ask you this. What did the majority of those girls look like that people idolized or deemed as the pretty ones?
long hair, skinny waist. Most of the time they were light skinned or a different race.
So I need to plug this in real quick. If you are in the Rochester area, there is a oh gosh, I should know this, but Shanette Greggs runs it. It's called Voice Up Teen Summit. Y'all have to connect with her. There's an event coming up, and it's March 30th from 5 to 8 p.m. and it's going to be at the Swan 275.
March?
That's today.
Oh, so then never mind.
Ah man, I wish I don't know why I thought it was next month. But anyway, get in contact with her anyway.
I thought we was past March.
Yeah, go. You have to go to their Facebook and get involved with them because they talk about this a lot. That's why I wanted to bring it up. And you're about to touch on colorism because we talk about racism so much, but we don't realize we have what's called colorism, and that's within our own black community of deeming people who are of lighter skin as being beautiful versus those who are of darker skin.
Yeah.
So I want you to go there and tell your story and your truth about how that made you feel.
It made me feel like I wasn't good enough. Like I wanted to be lighter, or I wanted to not have my eyes, or wanted my facials. Wait.
Yeah, you're right. Your face.
Yeah, my facial. Wait, no, my face to look different. There you go. That's what I meant. I wanted my face to look different, and like I wanted long hair. I used to always wear my hair straight. Was that the time that I used to always wear my hair straight?
There was at one point that you would always.
Yeah, I would always wear my hair straight.
But I mean, when you say long, you mean like in the middle of your back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause I mean, like I always had long hair, but like my hair wasn't long.
Okay, I get what you're saying. So you started, focusing on your skin tone.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't like that, and then you didn't like your texture of your hair.
Oh yeah, and then I didn't. Yeah, that was it. Oh, my height. I wanted to be shorter. I hated being tall, but then again, now I'm just like, yeah, I'm taller than you. I can see you. Who gotta call me for help, Mom?
Right. So that was 6th grade. Now, in the midst of 6th grade, what was, so you switched from 5th grade to where you were back in your comfort zone. Now 6th grade hits.
Middle school. It was middle school.
Yeah, so 6th grade hits and you're like, I'm not comfortable in the skin I'm in. But what I want you to talk about was what really triggered you to change your outlook on yourself. Like, what was it? Someone bullying you and telling you weren't good enough? Was it some boys not coming up to you, liking you? Was somebody body shaming you? Like, what's some of the things?
It was the first two. It was a girl, and then it was boys. Like, I noticed that they wouldn't come up to me. Like, I always had a lot of friend boys, like, because I don't really like females, but I always had a lot of I always had a lot of friend boys, but like they would never look at me like they would look at other people.
Right.
And I was like, teardrop, like, what happened? And then the girl, she changed my perspective too, because I noticed that she was popular. In that, I mean, like, I've always been popular, but I mean, like, I noticed that she had other people kind of, well, the way she made it seem like she had people.
But so I'm glad you went there, because okay, this is your story to tell. So I just want to see if you came to the same conclusion as I. So you dealt with this 6th, 7th, 8th, but somewhere towards the end of 8th grade, and definitely I've seen in your now 9th grade, there's been a reshift to the point of, and it's different than 5th grade shift. It's different in a good way. It's like now it's almost it's undeniable now that you've shifted into this I love me thing.
Because I do, like, oh, and Jesus, like, I used to let what people say or how they felt about me or how they talked about me get to me, because like I felt like I was weak. Like, I was so weak, and I didn't know. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
I didn't know how to feel. Like,
It's okay.
I don't like being emotional.
It's okay. Go ahead, talk it through.
I didn't know, like, how to feel, and just.
Well, where are these tears coming from now?
Because, like, looking back, my voice is starting to shake. Okay, looking back at how it was, I'm just like, dang, I was really weak. Like, I'd let everybody, what they said to me or how they felt about me, get to me. Ooh, come on now.
It's okay.
You Simply
Simone you're getting ready to, yes, Simply Simone Naturals. That was a good plug.
Woo!
But you're gonna help somebody else heal. So for you to take it, for you to be emotional, somebody else is going to see the authenticity in you and say, wow, I know what she's crying about. I feel like that. Somebody's teasing me because I'm not light, or somebody's teasing me because my forehead's too big.
Yeah, I got a big old forehead, but I mean, I'm still cute.
But I want you to journey us into, I don't like myself. I don't feel confident about myself.
Yeah, I will always look in the mirror and I will be like, I want to change this. I want to change that. Oh, this is what they're talking about. This is why they don't like me. And that would, that would really.
But what inspired you to say enough?
I was like, at one point I just got tired. And I was like, you know what? I am good enough. I am pretty enough. I'm tall and I'm beautiful, okay? Like, my height, I looked at it and was like, well, you're short. I can reach the cabinet. You can't.
I can't reach the cabinet.
Well, it's okay, you got me. But like, I can reach the cabinet, you can't. Or like, I started turning my height into a joke. Like, boys that was taller than you ain't grown yet. Not even taller than me, but that's a whole other story. Like, I would turn it into a joke, or like my eyes be like.
So, you know what I want to say to you, because you haven't mentioned it yet. You had to get glasses, I want to say, the 7th grade.
Oh, yeah.
And then you turned around and had braces in the 8th. And it was like,
I know,
most people I know.
My glasses. When I first got my glasses, I was like, oh my God, these are nerdy. I'm sorry, I need to say Laura's name again. Oh my gosh, these are nerdy. And then I was like, hold up. These are nerdy. And I was like, oh, I kind of like these. Like, these bring out my features and I can see.
Those were
Ray-Bans?
yeah, like, nerdy.
Yeah. Because, you know, they were kind of like the little box. Well, they weren't box. I had to go get them, but they broke. But
yeah, and then we had to turn around and get up here, whatever the
another Ray-Bans.
Oh, those are Ray-Bans too?
Yeah, those are Ray-Bans.
I'm sick of
I
Ray-Bans.
love Ray-Bans.
Anyway,
so and then when I got my braces, I was like, ooh. Like it just
right, and that's what
it.
was so weird to me, because I remember people look at the railroad tracks coming when I was a kid, and we were so stupid because it's like a duh, they can afford to fix their teeth. Why are you teasing them? And I remember not wanting to get braces. Like, these two teeth are slightly off. I don't even care no more. It used to bother me. I didn't want to say any, I don't want people to notice I would crick my mouth a certain way. But I love my gap. And people were like,
oh yeah, my dad is so, I had a gap too, and people would tease me about that.
yeah, and so, but
I didn't get my braces because like, oh, my gap. I actually liked my gap because it made me look like you and my dad more.
Mm-hmm.
But getting braces, it wasn't like oh, let me fix my gap. It was more like ooh, this brings out my features.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I didn't want to get braces because I didn't want to get teased.
Oh yeah, I really didn't care.
And that's what I'm saying. That's when I noticed, and I was like, she's different.
Yeah.
Like, wait, the things that I was like that she should be worried about, like, or I shouldn't say should, but that I would be. You didn't, and then somewhere you shifted. So I
got my glasses in 6th grade, and at first I didn't really wear my glasses like that in 6th grade.
No,
I didn't.
You didn't really wear them till like 7th.
Yeah, because I was like.
But that's what I'm saying.
And then that's when I was like, well, kid, you need to see. That's number one. Plus, right. I used to get on me about I need to see. And then B. I just looked. One day I looked in the mirror. I can't believe. I said, please. I can't remember what I was doing, but I just looked in the mirror while I had my glasses on. I was like, I actually look pretty. And once that clicked in my head, it just started. You're pretty. Like it. Just, I don't know.
So now that because, like I said, I noticed that. Not conceited by any means, but I just noticed your confidence.
Yeah,
like you're very confident.
I made a whole song today.
Oh gosh, we don't want to hear it. No, but I noticed that your confidence level has shot up, and I want to know now that your confidence level is way up there, right? Mm-hmm. What about those people
that still have something to say?
That said something to you that made your confidence level go low. Do they still talk junk now?
Yes, and I'll look at them.
Why doesn't it matter?
Because I'll look at them now and I'll be like, either you see what I didn't see, or you see what I didn't see. Because most people, when they talk about you or when they have an issue about you, there's something that you have that they want. And I had to figure that out. Not like when that one person will talk about me, I would see the main things that singing. I love singing.
Right.
And so did she. And like, I remember we was in
7th
grade, and we had to do like a little, a solo, and we had to do a singing contest on who would get it. And I was singing, and it was some other kids in our class that they were dispersed, and then it was the kids who were actually in our class. And when I saw him, they was like, oh my gosh, you're a really good singer. And she was like, oh, I'm better.
Right.
And I was like, really not. But like, I was just like, oh, okay. Like it just clicked.
And then now, looking back, have you started to realize where that hatred came from for you? It wasn't because you weren't pretty, right?
Yeah.
It wasn't because you weren't enough. It literally, to validate what you're saying, it literally was because you had something, or you have something that person actually admires and just does not know how to say it. And watch this.
That's the problem with most of our females, especially our young ones. We don't uplift each other. We don't tell each other, oh, you're pretty. Like when I see somebody, I be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. Like,
and does that take away from you?
No, it doesn't. I like telling people that they're pretty. People who don't think that they're pretty. Like, I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're so pretty. They'll be like, oh my goodness, for real? They'll be like, thank you.
Do you know what that means the world?
To a lot of people.
To people, especially if they think you're pretty.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
so
you think I'm pretty?
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, boosting that confidence.
Because I know how I used to feel when people would be like, oh, you're pretty. It's like, me? Right. You know, it's like, now I'm just like, thank you. You're pretty too. Like, I love telling people that they're pretty.
And you know, as a mommy, we're gonna wrap it up, but as a mommy, it's hard when you have a beautiful baby girl.
You better not cry, girl.
I'm good. But it's hard. Knock me out the chair.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. It's hard when you have a beautiful child and you watch them rip themselves apart. But the reason I said I wanted you to give your account is because I've done that my whole life. I never thought I was pretty.
I don't know why,
but I'm just telling you, I never did. Part of it was because I never paid attention to. I just didn't really care. It's like I couldn't make waves, so I didn't care. Boys didn't like me. It was just like I went through those weird phases, and then when I did start to care, it was just like, you know, it's too late. Like my face is shaped, and I just stopped. I would just push it in the back of my mind, like I'm not gonna worry about being pretty. But every now and again, I would come across somebody, and I realized I had issues with colorism. With grandma being light skinned, my mom being light skinned, I wanted to look just like her, not realizing I look just like my mom. So
you look exactly like grandma. You're just a darker shade. That's it.
And so but there's beauty in that,
right?
And we have to learn to empower one another, and we have to also pay attention to the fact that
you don't know what that person is going through.
Right. And this is where bullying comes in. Because instead of us being able to congratulate and being able to lift one another up,
we break them down.
And we want to be haters.
Right.
And I'm as a mom, probably I don't care. I'm about to be real raw right now. To all you young ladies who tried to bully my daughter this week, who wanted to try to jump my daughter this week, shame on you, because you are all haters. She has what you want, and instead of you sitting there saying to yourself, you're enough, you taking your own self-hate out on her. And I'm here to tell all you young girls today, all y'all got something to bring to the table, even the ones that's hating. All you guys have something to bring to the table. And so she's clenching my leg, but I'm gonna say it because it's important to put it out there. This is what we have this for. And I want all you young girls to know, stop hating. It's froze. Stop hating on one another. And start looking at, you know what? I'm enough. Because if you felt like you were enough, you wouldn't be worried about what somebody else has.
Period. Oh, I'm sorry.
And I'm proud of you because in spite of the nonsense, in spite of the noise, your composure, God forgive me, I'd have been slinging teeth by now. Like, I've been grabbing people by their teeth, okay? Your composure and how you handle stuff is immaculate.
Because I have a horrible temper. I get it from you. But
I don't have a bad temper. I don't.
Okay, but I've learned that going out and having the temper is like pointless because people are still going to do what they want to do.
Right.
Like, it don't matter how many times you fight somebody, how many times you beat them up, they still gonna do whatever they want to do.
Right. So you realize that you can't control them, but you can control.
I control myself.
And you're not gonna allow them to control you by making you act out of character. When I say moms, I have the dopest daughter on this planet. And I am so blessed and I feel this shirt says flawed but worthy. I do feel unworthy to have Cameron as my child. Because you are just amazing. You get on my nerves.
I know.
But overall you are full of amazingness, and I
don't you do
I'm
it.
I'm good. I'm so proud of you, and I hope you young girls who are watching can really sit back and say to yourself, how can I find self-love? And just take the words of Cameron. She had to do the work. She had to go and look in the mirror and say, because I've told her whole life
how pretty I was, and that beauty is from within.
Right, but she had to figure it out for herself.
I
And
did.
so
I had to,
I'm happy that she did the work. And I just hope that you young ladies will do the work. And if you need us, if you want to ask more questions, if you want Cameron to talk further about this, please. I just spit.
For real?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I went a little. It's okay.
Mommy Daughter Gang 2019 at gmail.com. Email us and
DM us on our page. It's
mommy_daughter_gang.
Yeah.
That's our Instagram. Yeah, or DM us on there. And please share with your friends. Talk to your friends, mom, dads, talk to your daughters, even your sons, and share this with them and ask them, are you facing insecurity issues? Because before we go, I just want to ask you, and I don't think I've ever asked you this, and I'm a little scared to ask you. Were your insecurities or self-esteem issues so bad to where you ever thought you would take your life?
Okay, so let's just put it like this. I thought about it, but then I was like, would God be upset with me? That's why, or how you would feel. That's why I never did it.
Wow.
No, don't look at me like that. The
No.
tears are coming back.
No.
Don't do it.
Are you serious? I don't know why that just hit me that was nothing but God out of nowhere. You thought about that?
Whoa. Do we need to end this?
I wouldn't have been able to. I wouldn't have been able to exist.
Ooh, okay. Oh.
And you didn't think you could come to me and talk to me about that?
I mean, I did, but I didn't want you to be disappointed or mad at me. Because, well, I'm not mad at me. I knew you would have been mad, but I didn't want you to be hurt because I thought about it, and I didn't want you to think that you weren't good for me.
Oh my gosh. Whoa! Thank God for Jesus. Thank God that you were brought up in a house where you know who God is, and that at least your fear for disappointing him kept you from that thought, because there would have been no CJ who's screaming in the background, because there would have been no me. Like I don't know how I would have survived without you. And I just thank God that you've overcome that. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the baby in the background playing, but
Woo.
oh my gosh, I thank God you've overcome that, because that's
I realized
crazy.
it wasn't worth it.
Right.
Nobody was worth me taking that life.
Right.
Or putting my family through that pain. Whoa. Oh.
Right.
Huh?
Or putting your family through that pain, right? But most importantly, nobody's worth you hating yourself that much to where you would take your life.
Right.
There's only one Cameron. You cannot be duplicated. You cannot be replicated. So therefore, nobody can bring to the table what Cameron can bring to the table.
Right.
And young girls, young boys, I say the same thing to y'all. There's nobody else who can do what you can do.
You're beautiful. You're handsome. You're amazing. And you're worth it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Well, I'm gonna go get myself together, because I didn't expect this one. Wow. I love you.
I love you too, Mommy.
You know they're gonna put down the shade room and be like, they're too big to kiss each other. That's my baby, okay?
I still hold your hand. We be in the mall, I'm holding your hand.
Oh man, Pooh. That's crazy. As much as that hurt me to hear that, now I'm even more proud of you, because I'm more proud of you now, I should say. To know that it was that deep for you. And you were just like,
I think that's another reason why my insecurities just dropped, because I'm like, wait a minute, I'm getting into this now.
but you had to know, you had that power manifesting within you that was like, and that's my biggest fear, because a lot of kids don't necessarily know how to get in touch with that. So again, guys, please, y'all, Share
I'm
this
always
video.
on my phone, so if you
But my boo just pulled in her grades and she has straight B's, 82 the lowest, 86 and 2 88s. So I am a proud mommy. Can't complain. And she bust her butt this semester. So
I did. I'm just mad because I had a 92, but I just had to not.
Whatever, I'm proud of you. So please keep hitting the share button on this one. Please, because it's worth the share. And I thank you, not only my daughter, but my sister in Christ, for sharing this.
I'm sorry.
Okay, cheetah girl, for sharing this powerful message. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
All right, well,
Say it.
I don't even know what to say. I know. We don't never end the show like that, do we?
Yeah, all the time.
Well, again, I'm Ashley.
I'm Kimmy.
I'm Mommy.
I'm Daughter.
And thank you for watching our journey.